I thought I'd better catch the crab so I could say I actually caught something today. At least I caught crabs.
The Lateral Line is proudly brought to you by Violet Organic Foods. As promised, this lateral line fishing mission is a land-based one, and we are going to be land-based fishing the east coast of New Zealand this time, and we have been invited on this trip with Hamish from NaCL Lures, and Hamish was kind enough to invite us about this time last year to this very same spot, and we had a ton of fun and caught some awesome fish, and I managed to film probably the best kingfish eat that I've ever filmed. We had a kingfish come up and take a dead pilchard right at Milan's feet. Come on, fish! Let him eat it! He ate it! You got him, Milan! That was awesome! Hamish reckons this is the best time of year to be here and be doing what we are doing. Kingfish are this time round at the very top of the hit list. Hamish is here with a couple of his mates. They're going to be casting lures constantly, and with them casting lures, I reckon that's pretty much going to tease fish into the rocks. Milan's going to be pumping burley and running big live baits and hoping to convert a few of the follows on those stick baits into big surface eats. I turned up today, shaked Hamish's hand, and he handed me 2 lures, and now I have my very own NaCL diving poppers with my name on them. Check it out, Nato's got his own lures. There'll be no more taking my lures, Milan. They got my name on them, son.
Hamish should have made you an arrow, then you might use them.
The boys are right now organising all of their gear. I've got my motorbike here with the trailer. All of the gear is going to get loaded on the trailer, and then we are going to mission our way out to the far point there. And we're going fishing, land-based fishing. We're here for rest of today and then for the next 3 nights. So we've got the next 2 full days fishing off the rocks. I'm hoping like crazy that we're going to fish different locations and do a few different things. But at the end of the day, that spot that we fished last time was awesome. So if that's all the boys want to do, then I'm not going to complain about that. Going on what Hamish said, this is around the best time of the year to come here and do what we're doing. So expecting to see some carnage on this one. We've also got Brother Toby along on this one, and Brother Toby is here to redeem himself. I've already given Toby a little prep talk in the shed this morning. Now Toby, you're going to try a lot harder this time to catch a fish, eh?
Just letting him catch up, Nato. You remember the rules.
Should I say a little prayer for you?
You can do all the dances and prayers you like, brother.
Oh, Heavenly Father, please let Toby catch a fish this time around.
Hey,
He's
I
feeling...
got the most. There's the rules. The most wins, not the biggest.
I don't know if you even caught a fish, did you?
Ha! Funny guy.
Let the games begin. But regardless of what happens, I have never seen Toby without a smile on his face. So it is all good. Bring it on. It's gonna be good. Do you have any predictions for us, Hamish?
No donut.
No donut?
Donut.
What does that mean? We're going to catch something?
That means hopefully.
Wicked!
Fishing's fishing, no way.
Fishing is fishing. Does Toby have anything exciting to say for himself?
I've been tasked with a job, Nato face.
Are you the bait catcher?
I'm the bait catcher today.
That's a good job, man.
I know. It's very important to catch kahawai.
Toby's off to a flying start.
Got your live bait rig, Marlon?
That's what you call perfection. In so many ways. get on the rock, pump a burley trail and get your live baits in the water straight away.
Oh, Toby reckons he's got a run. That looks real solid.
It's either a king or a shark. Big tail kick.
Oh, it's a big bend in the rod.
Yeah. It's in the weed.
Oh, weed fish.
That's because you let it take line, Toby. It's going to be a monster kingfish.
Oh.
Dude.
Monster shark.
That was just a big fish that he let go. See how when you let things take line without trying, they just dust you.
If you want to get a close up of this, that's shark all day.
Shark all day is the
Look
call.
at the angle of the cut.
The angle of the cut.
The abrasion of the resistance.
Bit of raging on the Azracic.
She might have started a bit slow, but dinner is acquired.
He's going to strike it.
I can see it.
He's coming. Oh, it's coming up tight. Oh,
Here comes the muffer.
oh, I can see it. It's biting your bait, Milan. You stick a hook in him, man. Oh, Milan reckons he's got a snapper. He has got a snapper.
I got dinner.
And here I was thinking we were going to be eating the mighty kahawai for dinner.
Yeah.
What have you got, Toby?
Kingfish.
Kingfish.
Yeah. I reckon so. Whatever it is, it's in the weed.
And the weed.
Yeah.
I think Toby's about to get another spanking.
At least he's good at it. Gotta be good at something, Milan.
Hey! Can you say spanked?
Spank.
Come on,
What do you got now, Tobes?
Big snapper.
Is it? Come on, Toby. Catch us a big snapper, man.
Language.
Language, Toby.
Fire trucks and ambulances.
That was a good one, eh?
Yep. What is it? Hook, hook.
We still got a hook.
Dude,
I didn't lose my hook, Milan.
so proud of you. What about the fish?
What about the fish, man? It's been a pretty quiet afternoon on the rocks. The boys have been giving each other grief. That's how quiet it's been. We did manage to catch the mighty kahawai. Kahawai got turned into live bait, kahawai got turned into dead bait, and kahawai is gonna be dinner. Milan did manage to catch a nice snapper though, so it's all good. We are right now packing up, headed back to the house. Milan's on dinner duty, and he's got 6 hungry fishermen to feed. And then we will have an early night, and tomorrow's a whole new day. We've got all day tomorrow and all day the next day to stick a hook in something big. And did I mention that the weather tomorrow and the following day is absolutely stunning?
gotta warn me, I gotta suck my stomach in, bro. Every time you guys film me, just tell. It doesn't help, but...
Andrew, I'm filming you. Day number 2, East Coast, fishing off the rocks is about to commence. The weather forecast is bang on and we have a stunning day. What little swell there was yesterday looks to be pretty much gone. There is no wind, well, there's very, very little wind, and the boys are all stupid amounts of excited. It's all good. At the moment, all the boys are setting up their gear. Milan has the burley in the water already. I've already missed that. I was too busy mucking around on the hill trying to get some nice shots. But yeah, everything is about to get set up and then the boys are into it. We got Andrew Randall along today. I've read articles about Andrew and seen photos of him with big fish on his land-based mission, so really cool to have him along today after reading about him and seeing photos of him for years. And not only that, Andrew has a fly rod with him, so he is a man after my own heart. Once the boys are all rigged up, set, and there are lures in the water and baits getting cast, I'm going to put the drone in the air. And before I do that, I want to thank Dane from Marco Boats for allowing us to use his drone for pretty much a year now, I think. But Dane the other day says, "Oh Nathan, can I borrow my drone?" I'm like, dude, how dare you want to use your very own drone to go and film something that you want to film when we want to use it? The drone has become such an integral part of the process in which I go through to film the lateral line that I just don't want to do it without one. So thank you, Milan, for splashing out and buying the lateral line a brand new DJI Mavic 3. I hope one day that the lateral line is in the financial position that you can get your money back and some. So I'm real excited to get the drone in the air, our very own brand new Mavic 3, and see what it can do. It's got a whole bunch of new features, it's heaps faster, it's got 2 cameras, it's just awesome. If you're Nato and your job is to film fishing, then you're on cloud 9. Here we go. Show me your amazing catch, Toby.
Oh, look. This beautiful barracuda. We've been trying for weeks and weeks to catch a cuda off the rocks. We've finally done it. We're just hanging out for catching more cuda.
As a cameraman, cuda are cool because they film really well.
Yep.
But as a fisherman,
They stink and they smell and they're bloody awful, but they're good for snapper bait. And we need some fresh snapper bait. So he's getting chopped up.
did you bring the frames with you?
Yeah, we may as well recycle them back into burley.
The dinner fish is now burley. The boys are yet to catch a kahawai, so Toby's gone on blue mau catching for snapper bait. Where there's a will, there's a way, eh, Tobes?
That's right, mate.
First big snapper bait for the day going out. Half a blue mau.
Toby! Toby!
Whoa!
Tope, mate.
Ah, you got a big snapper.
I got that tope.
Stop thinking
Stop
about
catching sharks, man.
tope. Manifest a big snapper, bro.
Can you manifest it out of the weeds for me?
Is it in the weed?
I can see it going through the weed already. Oh, you got him? Oh, you have got him. Oh, you don't got him. We're going to start calling you Toby Bust Off.
Or Tope.
Toby Hookless.
Or Tope.
Toby breaks everything.
Yeah, that's me.
The man's too big. The man's too strong. The day is off to a slow start, and if I'm being honest, the cameraman is having an absolute mare of a morning. I put the drone up, and I don't have that fancy little smart control that Dane does, so I've got my phone on a controller, and for some reason it's trying to store the video clips to my phone, and my phone's full, so I didn't film much with the drone. Then I've realised that my phone charger, the cable to my phone, is back at the house, so I got an hour and a half round trip to go pick that up, or I'm not going to be able to film nothing. Lucky for me, the fishing has been slow. The only thing the boys have caught is a big barracuda and some mau-maus that were destined for snapper bait. And the boys can't even catch a kahawai. So yeah, anyway, Hamish just said to me they want to move and fish the end point down here very soon. So I'm going to duck back now and get my cord, and then we'll make that move. And Hamish reckons that that spot is the spot to be at. We just can't get there at high tide. We need to let the tide get down a bit so we can get across there. So yeah, I'm going back, get my cord. I'll be back and I will make up for it. I promise.
Leave that footage for you, brother.
Did you catch a kingfish?
Got a kingfish and a nice shark.
You got a kingfish and a shark.
Documented what Hamish got the kingfish.
How big's your kingfish? Tell me all about it, man.
About 6 or 7 kilos.
What did it eat?
And then Toby did his normal and just wanted to catch another shark. But we got that one in, he didn't lose my hooks, which was pretty nice, considering what Toby does. But now we're going to go to Hamish's secret spot. Apparently it's so good, it's unfunny.
Yeah, nah. That looks a little bit suspect to me, and I'm carrying far too many dollars worth of electrical equipment that we cannot afford to replace. And if I go falling over in the water, it's gonna be a bad, bad day. So I took the easy way out, sat down and waited for the tide to go out, filmed a time lapse, and my plan was to get the drone sorted while I was there. And I've just literally spent 45 minutes mucking around the drone and I can't sort it out. I thought the drone had a terabyte of storage and it does not. It has 8 gigs. I can't. It won't read the cards that I'm sticking into it. I'm doing something wrong and the drone is out of action right now. But the tide has dropped, so now I'm on the rock with the boys. And as I turned up, Toby was catching a kingfish. I missed the strike, missed everything, but I did manage to get him landing it and get some nice shots of Toby holding it. The boys then jabbed a tag in it. I've never seen a fish get tagged before. And anyway, fish tagged and released. I'm on the rocks. Burley's already pumping well before I got here. Milan's got a live bait in the water. The boys are casting their arms off literally, and fingers crossed that something big is going to grace us with its presence. Other than that, there's going to be a few more time lapses rolling out and giving the boys some grief if they can't catch fish. It's a beautiful day if nothing else.
I suppose like all fishing spots, they're the best fishing spots in the world on their day. On our last burley bomb, it's really hot, it's really still. There's a few kings round where Hamish had a big fish, about 25 kilos, come in and chase a stick bait, but no hookup. But it's just perseverance. You know, one big fish changes a day, and Toby's fish before was just beautiful. So we're just going to continue fishing. We've got the rest of the day to go, but we'll get rid of all our burley and get it pumping along the ledge.
Check it out. Milan just got a bite. Kingfish spotted.
Oh, he's eating cubes, Toby.
There's a good kingfish around and all the boys are having a go. We are right back where we started. A little bit cooler. It's a little bit windier. Milan has no burley, no live bait, no dead bait, so he has now joined the party and has a lure tied on, and it's going to cast and cast and cast in the hopes of catching pretty much anything. Given the fact that we left here yesterday at 5 o'clock, I don't think we'll be here for too much longer. And then we'll get home and there is roast lamb on the menu tonight and get organised for another big day at it tomorrow. What's wrong with your head, Milan?
Head butted the fridge.
You head butted the fridge.
Yeah.
Dude, you head butted the fridge good, eh?
I took a chuck of meat out, man. It was funny, eh? It was so funny.
It's funny if you're Nato in the face.
Funny if you wear my head.
Good morning time. The third and final day has kicked off. The boys' alarm clock went off half an hour earlier this morning than it did yesterday morning because we wanted to be here right on first light. We are right on the full moon at the moment, and in the past, in the years gone by, when that moon hits the horizon, that is bite time. So we wanted to be here when the moon hits the horizon. We've been watching it the whole way here. The moon on the horizon while the day is breaking has got to be bite time. So yeah, the boys are all setting up the gear. Burley is going to be pumping. We're down to 3 burley bombs that are mush. So the burley's going to last 5 minutes this morning. We're going to fish hardcore until about 10, 11 o'clock. All I really want to see this morning is something to take home to eat. But as always, Milan's sights are set on something massive that is green and yellow and pulls like a freight train. One more crack at it. The boys are pumped. Gotta love Toby the multitasker, eh?
Always ready to catch fish, mate.
You got 3 rods, eh, bro? What'd you catch? Oh, you plucked out a Trevor, and it's legal. Oh, don't lose it, don't lose it. Hey!
That was hard work.
Hard work. I would have said that that was near on impossible, and you just did the impossible and plucked the only trevally out of a massive school of blue mau mau. Well done, Milan. It's going to take a big kingfish to eat that one. I think Toby's hooked the mighty kahawai. He has hooked the mighty kahawai. Now we have a live kahawai and a live trevally in the water. Mr. Kingfish has a choice. What do you got for me, Milan?
Well, the idea was good. There was a big cyclone. Come and fish after the big cyclone. We had just enough time before the full moon hit. The kahawai are in the bay. Nathan's been putting the drone up in the bay during the evenings, and man, there's a lot of kahawai in here, and then during the day there's none. So we're thinking that the kingfish are just hanging with the kahawai, feasting as they do, and they're not cruising the rock ledges. But if you don't go, you don't know, and what a cool adventure it's been.
Yeah, getting away fishing a lot.
I thought I'd better catch the crab so I could say I actually caught something today. At least I caught crabs.
You shouldn't say that too many times, man.
Oh.
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, good on me.
Well, that is it. The boys are calling it a day, calling it a trip, packing up and headed home. As always, it is stupid amounts of fun just hanging out with the boys and trying to get something to eat, and always hopeful to see something insanely massive. But we didn't this time round, but that is all good. It is such a stunning place. We are truly blessed here in New Zealand to get to do what we get to do. The boys managed to catch kahawai, the mighty kahawai, and trevally, which I was super happy and super keen, I should say, to take home to eat, but everything that got caught today has been turned into bait in some form. Thank you all so very, very much for watching The Lateral Line. It is awesome to have you all along. Appreciate the comments and everything that goes with it. Chur, my brothers and my sisters. We'll see you all again very, very soon. We are hoping that the next time around we are fishing with Luke on board Evo, which is the Milan machine that I made the boat building video about. Super excited to see that boat in action. The Lateral Line is proudly brought to you by Violet Organic Foods.